Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Guns R Us. Alright guys, today's what we have here. Finally I have my F5 plus 10 extension for my Ruger 5.7. Alright, we're not gonna use the gun right now, but I'm gonna show you guys. It's gonna clear. Boom. I don't think I'm gonna put any rod that side. Hopefully the plus 10 works and it will be a nice home defense gun. So let's go straight to the point. All right, so what we have here is the regular OEM magazine, the Reno magazine for the 5.7. It's a Ruger branded. It needs it's a 20 round capacity. So we're gonna remove with any puncher. We're gonna remove the magazine like any other magazine. We're gonna press down, push forward, slide it forward, and hold the spring so it doesn't go flying. All right, once you get it out, put it to the side because we're gonna replace it the same way we put this one, the same way we're gonna put the other one. All right, if you guys see the angle on the spring, don't put it backward. All right, if you guys see the angle of the spring, it's the same angle we're gonna push the other new spring in. All right, so we're gonna put this one to the side since we're not gonna use this floor plate anymore. All right, so here we have the other spring. Well, as you guys can see, it's longer because you have to have more pressure to push the rounds and more capacity. All right, so it looks like this side. I'm gonna use some smaller side. All right, use always the big the wider side on the bottom. So here we go. So what it comes in the package, looks to me like the screw is going down here, and then it's gonna attach on here. All right, but at the same time, this one is not gonna be like super even and rounded like the magazine plate. All right, but that's not an issue. Let me see something. I don't like that. It looks like it's gonna lock in place with those two tabs right there. All right, these two tabs. All right, but we're not gonna worry about this because the screw is gonna go down here. I'll push it out a little bit. Let me use this brass punch. There you go. Boom. So we're gonna leave it in there. All right, so I see a lot of marks in there and the inside. I'm pretty sure those marks are for the magazine. Let me get a light. I don't want to get a too bright light. Let me get this one right here. All right. So you guys can see on the inside, there's a bunch of marks. It's not smooth. So in my opinion, so this is the follower, right? So the follower goes this way. There you go. It's got in there. But you know what? I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. Push it out again. I mean, it's a follower that comes in the gun. I know. Following instructions, I using the other follower that I'm not supposed to use. Anyway, the follower is not going there. So we're gonna try to put it how it's supposed to be. All right, let's follow the instructions. So it's too easy, right? So we push the follower in there. Slide in there. All right, a small portion to the top, the same way of the magazine, just like this. I'm gonna push it in there. We're going to compress the spring. Hopefully the spring doesn't go flying and I break my camera. look, bam. All right. So we can see that the spring is not straight. So we're gonna push it a little bit in. Make sure the spring is sit like it's supposed to be. I'm gonna put this, but I'm not gonna tighten it up real real hard. It's gonna lock it in place. There you go. It's locked in place. It's not gonna go anywhere. All right, let's put the round, see how it works. So I got 30 rounds exactly in groups of 5. Sorry about that. So I put this white rack so you guys can see, because everything under is black.
Oops, putting around like it's a 9 now. It's not pushing like a 15, right? But we got 30 pounds exactly. Whatever is left, we're gonna subtract it. So hopefully there's nothing left. All right. Make sure you tap a little bit so the rounds out. Accommodate a little bit. Push with the press. I want to stick that tip of my finger. It's not gonna be a good day if I stick that round tip under my fingernails. It's always a problem. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but it's always a problem to put the rounds in the regular 5.7 magazine. Right? From the beginning, since I've been working on this 5.7, I have a little bit of trouble once I start pushing the rounds in there. There you go. So you have to make sure they're going straight. Oops, that one fly out. There we go. So make sure they go in there. Bring it straight in there. So the problem here is not that they're not going down. The problem here is the rounds. There you go. It's me. Alright, so we have 5 left. 1, 2. It's not a good idea, right? Push it with the primer of the round. And bam. They all went in there. Maybe we can probably fit one more, but no, we're not gonna do it. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. Alright, so we got 20 in there. 20 rounds. Now let's see,
Put this in the gun. Fits pretty well. No problem. Now let me get a rag or something to stop the rounds from flying around. Put this right here so we can trap the rounds. At least try, huh? All right, so now the gun is gonna be loaded. Boom, that's the first one. 1, 2. Uh-oh. And we have a problem. All right, so it looks like something's getting stuck in there. All right, it looks like something's getting stuck in there. So that was a total mess. That was a total mess. All right. So now the gun is clear. We're gonna put all these rounds on the side. That's 30 rounds. Bring the whole tower. That was a total mess, guys. All right, so I have 31 rounds in there. We're gonna count it again before we put it back in. All right, so let's take this magazine apart and figure out. All right, we're going to figure this out together. Boom. Okay. And we're gonna see what's going on here. All right. So it looks like the follower is going down, right? But at the same time, it's getting stuck in here. So let me look inside. Let me look inside and see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna put the magazine here. Yeah, the magazine is locked. I see some. I just want to look inside the magazine. I see what's going on. All right. All right. So what I seen inside the magazine is that let me see if I can focus this for you guys. You guys see inside there at the edge, at the end. So it's like the magazine floor is curved. It's curved. But I don't see why it's getting stuck on the way back. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit modification and try it again, okay? So I'm not gonna do any modification. Well, yes, I'm gonna grind it a little bit here on this edge right here, and then on this floor plate right here. Because it's not the spring. The spring is gonna flow. It's gonna flow. It's not gonna get stuck. The problem is the follower, when the follower is going up. So it might get stuck somewhere when it's going up. Or it's getting stuck here. All right, so let's do a little bit of modification, and then let me prepare all my tools and we're gonna get back to this, all right? All right, guys, so I have a little bit of use. This is 1000 and this is 600. All right, we're gonna use 600 to remove metal and 1000 to, or I think it's 1500 to polish it. Not polish it, for polishing we're gonna use this one. All right, so I'm gonna try to remove those sharp edges with the tip of this. All right. this for a smaller tip so I can get in that curve right there. This one's gonna probably do a lot of noise and mess. Looks good to me. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here, but I'm gonna change it back again. Well, let me get on this. I'm going to change this. So what I'm trying to do, guys, is taking all, not this one. I'm trying to take all the sharp edges, not take them all, just round them. This one right here, it will be a possibility when the follower goes up, gets stuck in there. Now I'm gonna refine that with this. As you can see, it's more soft now. It's not rough. So my belief is that it's the magazine, where the floor meets the magazine, when the spring is going up, and it's not the floor plate. But to make sure around all those edges a little bit, so it goes up. So here, when that follower goes up here, it's gonna be a smooth transition, all right? So it's gonna be from the floor to the mag, so that follower, it doesn't get stuck. Now I'm gonna use, I believe this one is 1500. Takes a little bit of time, guys, but it's better do it right one time. You can always fast forward this video. We're gonna clean it with a microfiber towel. Once we're done, then on this one, all this scratch is gonna be on the inside, so it doesn't matter. Boom, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, now we use the 15. What is this? Yeah, this one's a 1500. Polishing hand. There you go. Oh, you can do this too. All right, I'm gonna polish it a little bit, and then I'm gonna clean it. Change it. I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna use a little bit of this cream right here. Microfiber. See, guys, the result is very polished. It doesn't take that much. Boom. So I feel my finger, it doesn't get stuck in there or anything. I don't feel any sharp edges in there. All right, we're gonna clean it a little bit more. We're gonna push this microfiber towel rag in there, but let's finish everything. All right. Now we're gonna polish this side. And all the areas that there's where I took the edges off. All right, let me subtract this screw a little bit. So that's polishing off. You guys can see all those corners inside. It's not perfect, but it's polished. All right. I'm gonna clean it a little bit more. Now on this side, I'm gonna attempt to use this polisher right here, right, to take those sharp corners off. But it's working. Now we're gonna use the 600. Please do not take a lot, all right? Just enough to round the corners, all right? It doesn't have to be like a lot, all right? So when it goes in, it doesn't get stuck anywhere because it's not gonna be a sharp edge, okay? See? Just imagine in your mind which corners can get stuck in there. So it's gonna be everything around, not inside, not the inside right here. I'm using 600, right? So I don't want to use a thick one because if I use the more rougher the sandpaper, the more material is gonna remove. Okay, it's better go slow than go fast and mess it up. Okay. You guys see, I'm not a professional. I'm just using regular house materials, all right? Anything that you can get from the hardware store, even Walmart. Well, it looks like everything is smooth around, right? So now we're going to flip this up. I'm gonna use a couple of Q-tips. I'm gonna use a microfiber first. This one, it's gonna remove the bigger amount of dust inside. Be careful, don't scratch the magazine inside. Yeah, that looks clean. I don't need to do any further clean up on that one. Move this to the other side. Use this right here. Can't reach in there. I know some of you guys have a lot of tools, you know, air compressors and all that stuff. It's okay because you can remove the material with air compressor, blow all the dust. And even when I pass the cleaner right here, it feels smooth. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of grease. I always do this with all my floor plates. A little bit of any gun grease, you know, choke grease, whatever. All right. Then I'm gonna apply a little bit inside here where the floor meets the magazine. There you go. I'm not gonna remove that edge on the bottom. You know why? Because that edge is to stop the floor to keep going further down. So this right here, not the floor, the follower. All right, so I apply a grease already in there. Where I put the magazine. There you go. Put the magazine. I'll apply a little bit here. Bam, and that's it. Now I'm gonna push a follower. Oh, bam, this way. Man, like a banana. All right, so now we got that. Now we're pushing the floor down. This one? This is not the spring. This is spring. Am I tripping? Yes, it is. All right, so this is the spring. Same direction. I'm gonna put it back in there again. Press it down. Make sure the spring is in place all the way down, sitting in the bottom. It is flat in the bottom. All right, so now we're gonna put this piece back in there, and we're gonna try again to see how It's gonna work now. Hopefully we don't fail. I got faith. I got faith, man. And faith can move mountains. So there you go. Pretty sure it's gonna work now. All right. So we're gonna line up the rounds here. We're gonna push everything, all the mess that I did here. Damn, I got a mess. I gotta clean this up. All right. So we're gonna put all this to the side. I'm gonna take my super magnifiers off and get my regular glasses. I want to squish this in the top of my table. There you go. And then we're gonna count the rounds here. We got 5. Trying to go fast, man. You know, but hey, be patient. I know I'm doing all the work for you guys. All right. So once you watch this video, I'll do everything that I'm doing right now, and even better, because some of you guys are cleaner than me doing this type of jobs, you know. Everything should be good. All right, so we got 30 rounds, sets of 5. Magazine is locked in place. Well, it's moving a little bit back and forth. I don't know why. Anyways, that shouldn't affect anything because we round everything in there already. So
let's put it around. Make sure it's, you see? So, like I was saying from the beginning, you know, it's a little hard, not without the floor plate, just to put the rounds on this magazine for some reason. Alright, since the beginning, since I bought the gun. Alright, boom. Try to put it close to the wall so the tip is not. Time to push it around all the way to the back. And if you use gloves, it will be better for you. You see, I don't like this round's too much because the tip is a plastic. It's a defense ammunition. There you go. Now we got 30 rounds in the pistol. In the magazine. I'm gonna load it. Looks like that round's low. But I'm telling you guys, this happens even with just the magazine. I don't know why. I don't know that rounds.
boom. Now it's good. Make sure you seal all the rounds in there. Tell me something. To load this magazine is not the same as loading a 30 round mag from 5.56. All right, so it's sitting there already. Hopefully we got it working now. We're gonna hit. Boom, first round loads. Put this here again so I can catch these rounds. Hopefully it's good now. Boom, stack. 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
30. And it locks to the back. Boom. So guys, we got it, bro. We got it. All right, we got it. I want to fill this mag one more time. You want to bear with me? Let me push it down to see if how this with a roller. All right. You see how that's smooth? How smooth it is now? You can probably do this a couple of times, you know. Make sure the metal is not pointing on this side. All right. The wood. Or you can remove that metal so it doesn't mess up anything in there. Yeah. This is a cheap ass ruler. So I'm gonna remove this so I don't mess up the magazine. The ruler is way cheaper than the magazine. There you go. Now we don't have to worry about anything. Boom. So it's good. It's good. I'll try one more time. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
30 rounds. All right, guys. Even if you can fit one more round, don't do it. Okay. You're supposed to have some play. All right. So now that the magazine, that the slides got to the back to the rear, if you load the round with 31 rounds, it's gonna be okay. But if you put the magazine with the slide to the front, it's gonna be a lot of pressure, so the round's gonna go down a little bit once you put it in there. The slide's gonna push it back, right? And then when you pull the slide back, the round's gonna go up, right? And then when you push the slide forward, then the ramp of the slide is gonna push the round to the chamber, right? So that little bump is gonna be pushing the round down, right? So if you put 31 rounds in here, it's gonna push that extra round down. If you don't have any gap to push down, it's gonna force the magazine. It can't break the gun, you know. So it's better be safe. 30 rounds on, right? 30 rounds. Let's do it again. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9, 30. All right. You see, guys, a little bit of patience and a little bit of love. That's all we need. All right. Love in what you want. If you really want it, you're gonna make it happen. All right. Sometimes not. It's not always like that, but most of the time, you know, when simple fix stuff like this, you can get it done. All right. So magazine is good. Let me tighten it up a little bit more. It doesn't need, I don't need to, you know, but I want to make sure it doesn't come off. Good. All right, so we're good. Man, it's a little heavy, you know. I don't know how it's the first generation, but this second generation looks smooth, you know. Put a little scratch in there, but it don't matter. You know, you guys are gonna be more careful than me. I'm trying to do this fast for you guys. See, magazine lock and play. It doesn't wobble that much. Just like a regular mag. Boom. Lock to the back. To the rear. Lock to the rear. There you go. That's it, guys. You know, let me see how, boom, it looks pretty good. All right. You see, sometimes and a little TLC will fix the errors. All right, I'm pretty sure it's not the magazine, it's not the floor plate. I'm pretty sure it's the magazine, you know, that has some rough edges, and that and plus the freaking the follower, right? So if you see that follower that comes in the package, right? It's not the same as this one. This one looks more solid. I mean, I don't want to bash anybody. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But this one have the corners. You can see the corners are not, there's no sharp edges in the corners. You see, it's more rounded, you know. So it's gonna be more effective hitting the metal and avoiding that edge, you know, avoiding that edge. So, hey, we're safe now, right? So I'm gonna take it to the range and try it. I'm pretty confident, you know what I mean? I'm pretty confident with what we did here and how we make it work. It shouldn't be that way, but you know, whatever. You know, when you want something and you want something in your gun, you're gonna make it happen. All right, so I'm gonna take it to the range and I'm gonna waste at least $35 on one mag, 30 rounds. All right, those 5.7s are expensive. All right, but hey, we gotta do it. We gotta test it first, and don't matter how much it costs. If you want to keep the gun, and make sure it's working, because when you gotta use it, if it's not working, that's gonna be another different story. It's gonna cost you more than $30. It's gonna cost your life. All right, so there you go. That sight is nice, man. I mean, it would look badass to put a red dot sign in there and complete it with the red dot sign. But at the same time, man, it's a waste of money, you know, because that sight is on point. There you go. So guys, please subscribe, comment down below. I know we went through a little work. I want to do the video, you know, see the struggles at the beginning and then how we fix it. All right, some of you guys have better tools than me, you know, and you know, take your time, make it more smoother, you know what I mean, more straight. But that's just an example for you, a template for you guys to continue and do it better than me. And I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna do it better than me. All right, so hope I help you guys with this, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed for more videos, and so you can get notifications, you know, because hey, you might be like about to buy that gun and I already bought it, you know, and it's not good. So you get notifications, because I'm gonna be doing my humble review, not a professional review, but I'm gonna be a customer. I'm a customer, so my review is gonna be as a customer, not as a professional. All right, and you guys are customers too. So hey, subscribe, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and stay safe out there. All right, guys.